Greetings, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we look at another indie game. This time we're checking out Ark of Charon. This game was developed and published by Sunsoft, who are one of the biggest publishers of the 16-bit era, having created classic games like Blaster Master and Afterburner. This game is a return to form for Sunsoft, with a mix of tower defense, survival and city building mechanics rolled into one. The campaign has us in control of the World Tree, an ancient tree trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. Our goal is to guide the tree to safety, using its minions the golems to build a variety of weapons and tools to help it survive. Now this game is one of the most fun games I've played in quite a while. It has a lot of unique ideas. I'm going to show you a bit of the campaign and why you should check out Ark of Charon. As you can see, I've made a fair bit of progress in the campaign, with a modest little base, a small army of golems and some basic defences. Now I've got a bit of a stockpile here with some stone, some wood, a few basic bits of ammo for my ballistas, but we're going to need a far more robust base and a far more effective defense if we're going to make it any further. The last battle did some heavy damage to my base, so the goal today is going to be to repair our base, to research some additional technology, some weapons, and hopefully to do some excavation in the surrounding area to find more resources. Now you may notice that the game is paused, and that's because this game, the time is always working against you. There are a series of storms that can attack your golems and your world tree. There are a number of enemies that are always out to get you, so you can never stay in an area for any longer than a few days. We've got approximately 4 days to get what we need, and we're going to have to work fast, so that's why I've paused things. We're going to start things off with setting up some farming zones, which I'm going to do here. So we need trees, and we need a bit of food. Now you want to do this right away because it takes 3 or 4 days to grow your crops, so getting them in the ground and getting them growing as soon as possible is a must. So I've got a set of trees, I've got some corn, and I've got some tomatoes growing. The next thing I'm going to do is check the technology tree. So I've got a fair selection of technology here. It's actually a very robust tech tree, and half the battle sometimes is figuring out what you want to research next. I'm like a kid in a candy store here. But I'm going to actually start off with some stone towers, because although I really want to make some weapons, I really want to redesign my base. So maybe make some stone towers, make a more durable building structure. These are very flimsy. So I'm going to start by removing these. And these as well. And then we're going to demolish these as well. Beautiful. We're going to replace this with a stone building. Next thing I'm going to do is set up my priority settings for the golems. All of the golems have their own skills. So we can see this one is skilled in construction and repair, so we're going to leave him doing that. We've got a couple of mining specialized golems, so we're going to get them mining. Off you go. And this particular golem's going to be our farmer. Farming and harvesting for you. Also, we'll turn off production. Beautiful. Now, the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to start the game up. And we're going to dig a mine shaft straight down to get some wood. Beautiful. So we want the large stone storage room here, just so we can get some extra storage. This is obviously nearly full, so I'm going to want to have some more room. You could only store things on the bottom floor, so this will all be straight storage. Now I want some reinforcements, so when you kill enemies, you have the chance to steal a soul, and I've got a soul here, which we can now use to make ourselves another golem. Now, of course, the type of soul will govern the golem you get. And you can combine souls and make more powerful golems, but for right now, I want this golem making stuff. Beautiful. Okay, so we want a large storage room. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Then we're going to build the stone storage. So, as you can see, we're really running low on storage. And wooden buildings, they're not too durable, so... Stone storage rooms are far more tough. They're going to take a hell of a beating, and we can build defenses on top of them. And I'm probably going to need to build something here. And then I'm going to build storage here, storage zone. And we'll build another storage zone in front of the tower here. I'm going to delete this too. Beautiful. Because I want to clear this out so I can make a tower there. Excellent. These guys hard at work. We can demolish this. And again, large stone storage room. Right here. So unfortunately we have to lose a bit of our work so far, but stone rooms are nearly 4 times the durability of these wooden houses, so we need the durability. Now I'm going to need a bunch of stone, but thankfully these guys are perfectly situated to get us some. Let's build them a ladder. And let's get a mine going. Looking good, looking good. Now, this is going to take a bit of time, but once we set everything up, we'll have a far more durable base made out of stone, and we'll also be able to stack more buildings on top. I can set up a tower here. That means we can get more more range. Set up ballistas on top of a tower. We're going to be able to attack enemies from afar. Very nice. So now what we can do is we can and I could build this here, but I think it would be better at the back. So I'm going to set up the ballistas here, just at the front, and you can see we've got far more area to work with. And we're going to need a ladder, so let's get that going. Way up onto the tower. Beautiful. So now we've got a setup. We've got a ton of storage. I can turn this into a storage room once we get rid of it. Probably something I should have done at the start, but problem is you can't anyway. You can't build a storage room unless it's made of stone. So. Excellent. We're making good progress, so the one thing I could really use, if we find it, is some iron. We're not quite there yet, but we can build cannonballs, we can build steel walls, all that good stuff. Probably not going to happen just yet. So this guy's just been helping with that. So we're going to have him on construction. There we go. So now we can set up the ballistas. The front tower is now got 1100 durability. It had 300. So this is far more tough. It's going to be able to take a bit of damage. And what we can do is eventually, when I have a bit more stone, we can build a stone barricade here. So a stone wall is going to protect the ballistas. Probably not quite yet. We don't have the... We definitely don't have the stone yet. Okay, so we need to get rid of this pillar. And I'm probably going to want to get a ladder up here now too. And what I can do is now designate this area storage. And we can demolish this. Looking good. So we'll put a proper room up here, and then we can set up a workbench. And then I can get 29 stone for that. And I think a stone house will be enough because we'll be able to put... That's going to be expensive, but that will work. Beautiful. So we're going to have all of our cooking and our production in here. And that means we can also put defenses up on the roof. I reckon... Oh, there's some limestone down here. Yeah, we gotta get in on this. Yeah, we're gonna need a ton more stone. We're gonna have to... Yeah, 26. Okay. Let's get some mining done, shall we? Okay, we can do this. We've got just enough. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we'll do is we're going to set up our workbench, furnace. Probably going to want a bit of light out here. Actually, I'll probably put it here. There we go. Now, we actually didn't lose anything. We're just going to move the buildings, the stations back to where they were. And we're golden. Is that... Yes! Iron! Now we're talking. So we've actually found ourselves a iron deposit. That's going to be incredibly useful. Probably not quite now, but once we've unlocked cannons. Yeah, we're actually really good for wood because we've replaced all of our wood structures with stone. Get a ton of wood. Now, we do have to worry about bearing strength. And as we can see, this is not great. So what I'll do is I'm going to help by adding a pillar. We're going to add one at the edges. Excellent. So we've got a way in and out. I really want to get down to that metal, but I can't. I cannot afford to be wasteful. We're gonna get the stone. There we go. So we fixed the problem. We had two buildings on top of each other, and this was structurally unsound. So we'll put an extra pillar in. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check our technology. I really wanted to get a trebuchet built, but probably not going to happen right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a ton of ballista ammo. And we're going to... Yeah, we've got one of our workers set on production. Beautiful. So we've now got a fully stone setup. We've tripled our defense. And we've got a really solid setup where I can actually build another ladder here. And we can load the top here with as many ballistas and eventually trebuchets. Once I get the technology points, I'm going to build some trebuchet. But we're looking solid. We are looking real solid. So best believe we're popping another ballista up here. Trebuchet is going to be here. Work's going well. Now again, we disassembled everything, so we just had to move we're just going to be moving the ballista back. I love how in this game your base is very modular, and you can just pull them apart, you can put them back together again. It's not a big deal. I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to go on that. So we can put another ladder in there. Actually, I probably should grab some... some limestone. I believe we'll be using that in some of the later recipes, but I'm pretty happy with that. I think we're pretty good. Okay, so now we've got some oak trees we can harvest. I mean, I'm not too worried about wood, just because we got a ton of wood. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Our stone, oh wow, we're really hurting for stone. So probably gonna mine all that. As much as I would like iron right now, we really need stone. I can't build trebuchet ammo without it, and we've used it all to build this tower. I regret nothing. We've got a very big tower. And it's far more durable, so we can... The only problem is with only 3 trebuchets, I think we need to add some defense in here. I can build a stone barricade. Again, there's going to be a ton of stone we don't have. Again, I'm keeping an eye on the time. It's going to be a few days before we can head out, but that is a ton of wood. I would like to build some coal, but I mean, we've got 100 ballista bolts. That sounds like a lot, but it's not really. Okay. These guys got stuck in here, so let's get them out. Yeah, we've got tons and tons of wood. We're going to turn all that into coal. And ammo for the ballistas. Again, we've got this blast furnace, so I can start smelting metal. We don't need it right just yet, but... Oh yeah, boys grab metal. Get into it. We've got some nitrate as well. We can start making gunpowder. And we're a fair ways off that because I'm definitely thinking the gunpowder age is going to be probably our next stop. We really need stone right now. Okay, everyone's hard at work. I really need to get that trebuchet going. We're actually very close. A little bit more because we'll be able to build a trebuchet, and I'll be able to upgrade my trebuchet ammo to stone arrows. I'm really happy with this base. It's looking quite robust, a lot tougher. And once we get some proper walls up and we get some trebuchets, this is going to be quite formidable. We've got a lot more storage too. We can store everything down here. So I'm actually going to set up an extra storage zone. Boom. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I could get more wood, but I don't need it. We've got so much wood. I'm going to start processing into coal. We've got 120 ballista bolts, so we're going to let's maybe cancel those. And I'm going to start making coal. We're going to need some, because it's the fuel used by the blast furnace. We've got 10 tons of wood, so get into it, boys. Looking good. Let's speed things up a bit. Now, the golems don't need to sleep, but they do need to eat. And I noticed our farm, even though I have been very diligent, we are running low on food. So I'm hoping these oak trees are going to grow in time, and the corn is going to grow in time. Now, one of the things we have to worry about is when we leave an area, we only keep whatever is on top of the world tree here. So anything on this side or this side is gone. Now we've got technology. I'm going to upgrade. Boom. Gonna build a new trebuchet. Best believe we're going to be slinging some stones. I'm going to just adjust this a bit. So maybe remove this, and we're going to add some pelting rocks. Beautiful. So we've now got a very nice defense. I would put another trebuchet up here, but probably overkill. We probably just want more ballistas, I reckon. I think 3. Actually, no. You can never have enough peel. Now, I would like more stone, but unfortunately, we've got not a lot of stone, and we've got a ton of wood, so wooden barricades it is. Okay, we've got mining. I'm going to mine for metal. Looking good. The oak trees are nearly done. We've got a very, very nice defense. Trebuchet built. Now, I don't know if I'll have enough ammo for it. I'm hoping my boy here can... we're really running low on stone, so I don't think we... Ironically, I don't have the stone to build the trebuchet ammo, but I mean, at least we've got the trebuchet built. I guess that's something. So now all we have to do, I'm just going to harvest some of this food. My main fear is that we're going to roll up on it being time to leave, and I'm not going to have enough time to make ammo. Although here we go, we may just have enough. I mean, it's a trebuchet. I'm not going to be able to have, you know, fire hundreds of rocks at a time, but I just need it. Yeah, we've got ammo. I just want to have this thing loaded. Beautiful. Well, I'm telling you, I'm doing a hell of a lot better than I was last time I tried this level. My base is looking a lot more beefy, and I'm liking the defense I've got. It's very robust. I mean, I would have really liked to get the ballista up and running a bit earlier, but I think we'll have just enough ammo to get by. Probably wanted some stone ballista bolts, but I'm going to have to settle for just grabbing whatever metal I can get my hands on. Ooh, what's this? Special. I wanted to smelt the metal. Unfortunately, the blast furnace requires coal as fuel, which isn't a big deal because that's just wood, and we've got tons and tons of the stuff, so... An iron vein. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident in our ability to put very large holes in things now. We have a very, very good defense. Storage is in good shape. And our farm is coming along nicely. I'm hoping we'll be able to grab what we need before day 14, so it's going to be... We've got about a day or so before we have to leave. Yeah, we got enough rocks. We good. So what I'll do next is we'll add another production line for coal. I would like stone, but right now I want to try and at least get some iron, because then we can at least make some cannons. Probably not going to happen this level. But that is a lot of iron. That looks very, very nice. We don't yet have the technology to mine iron veins, but that's actually here. The hand drill. They're pretty cheap and easy to build, but probably not going to happen right now. I could build another ballista, but just the amount of ammo those things go through, so we'll probably just stick with what we've got. I got 120 bolts. and 50 rocks. That's going to be heaps. We're going to be fine. Now, I probably want to have some light up here just so I can see what's going on. So I'm going to build one of those as well. Now we've got some coal, we can actually get the blast furnace and set up a production line to make iron. Looking good, looking good. Now I still want to get a bunch of stone, so we're going to get that. Because, yeah, our stone situation's pretty sad. And I think we've got enough iron. We've got a ton of iron in storage. The fires. The fires of civilization. The blast furnace is now processing iron. Now, of course, this is going to be a while off, but once we got iron, we got steel walls, we've got, obviously, eventually rocket launchers. Once we figure out how to make gunpowder, over here we're going to have to put a point into gunpowder. That's pretty simple, niter and coal. So that's just nitrate. We've got a ton of that. That's nitrate over there. So if I could have mined it, but I know we didn't need it right now, so I could just build a bridge over and get it. Don't need it right now, and our storage is pretty full right now. Now, would like to have some additional buildings up here. I didn't want to get greedy. Once we stockpile some stone, I'll probably put another building here. Probably could use another wall too. We really don't have a lot of stone, so wooden walls it is. So we've got about 1 day before we have to boogaloo. Oh look, and we even found coal. Well, we'll grab that too. Looking good, looking good. We've got a very, very good supply chain. We've got we got coal, we got iron. Once my technology tree catches up, we can start using some of this stuff. We're going to have some nice wireless hole punches. No more medieval age trebuchets and ballista for us. Oh, and speaking of which, I am thinking gunpowder. But no, we have to make a hand drill. Let's do that. Now, I could actually build a drill here, but I don't need to. We've got so much iron, and we've only got about a day to go, so... Pretty happy with the outcome. And, right on time. Our oak tree farm is done. A ton of wood. Not that we need it. We've got so much wood right now. The blast furnace is very happy, though. We solved the riddle of steel. Conan would be proud. You probably don't need to plant more crops because we're going to be heading off soon, but hey. We do need all this stone, though. So unfortunately, we've just about run out of time in this area. The storm's going to come. We're going to end up having to relocate. But I'm not feeling too bad about that, because our base is looking pretty beefy. We're in definitely good shape. And we've got even more coal over here. I'm going to steal all the coal. Because I can. Now I'm just wondering if I should put another pillar in. Nah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, we've got less than a day before we have to boogaloo. Now what we do have is a bit of niter, a bit of coal. So if I actually do research gunpowder, we can make it. We can make it. It's going to be a ways off. Yeah, we're not going to be upgrading the cannons anytime soon, but it's comforting to know we've got everything I need to build one. We've also put our wood to good use. And look at this, even with 2 storerooms, 3 storerooms, we're full. We're absolutely loaded. We managed to get the wood. And we got some food. So we're actually pretty good. We got a ton of food. We found just about everything I wanted. I mean, I would like a bit more time. I mean, I would love to mine a bit more, get some more stone, get some more coal. I don't need more wood, but getting that niter might help. We'll grab as much as we can. I might as well. And we've got 28 iron and 7 smelted iron. So we've actually got all the resources in the world. We just need the technology points to catch up with us. Once we get the tech point, I'll be able to make gunpowder, and we'll be able to replace these cruddy old ballistas with something with a bit more punch. A wireless hole puncher of renown. I probably should have told this guy to stop farming, but anyway. Looking good, looking good. Now, I could build up here. We don't have enough time just yet, so I'm probably going to focus on... What else can I build here? I could build a cooking pot, or we can just wait for a proper kitchen. I'm just curious if we... Oh, we need more coal. Beautiful. We got a really good supply of metal. I'm going to burn up some of that wood, make it into coal. We have strip mined the hell out of this place. Look at it. We've stripped it right down. There's just nothing left. I'm not even going to bother mining for wood. We've got so much wood. Right on time. The dark storm is here, so we need to get ready to boogaloo. It'll be time to tell if our defenses are up to scratch. So we can only go to one location, so we're going to head over to there. Now, what we didn't have last time is a ballista set and a trebuchet. We also didn't have proper towers, so... Oh, missing golems. Come on, golems. Everyone's here? Depart! The world tree's breaking free of its prison, and now we have to keep it safe. Now we have a whopping 10 kilometers to go. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 10 kilometers of a brutal gauntlet through a horde of flying enemies. And while I think our towers are in pretty good shape, we'll see. We'll see if the upgrades and the additional weapons is enough to give us the edge. I mean, I barely made it through the last one. I had a similar setup and they just ripped through my defenses. But I have a good feeling this ballista's gonna... This trebuchet is gonna tilt the odds in our favour. It doesn't have a hell of a lot of range, but it's pretty much a medieval railgun. Come at me, bruh. Here it comes, here it comes. Ugh. That was a bit anticlimactic. It's usually incredibly effective just simply because it crushes groups of enemies. Oh, there we go. 32 damage. Let's have a look at our base. Yeah. Now, we're laughing off that. You're going to have to do better than that to take out this tower. We can also set our golems on repair duty, which I'm going to be doing. Yeah, we smoked that group, no problem. We've got about 6 kilometers to go, though. Load up that trebuchet. It's boogaloo time, baby. Yeah, we're doing fine. They can, the golems will repair the damage faster than they can inflict it. As long as we keep our distance and let the trebuchets do the talking. Now remember, I had I think 130 ballista bolts. We've already burnt through probably about a quarter of them. We're halfway there though, so we'll be fine. Oh man, that's devastating. That trebuchet just ripped through that whole crowd. Only problem is it's a one-shot. So you do need a mixed defense. The trebuchets by themselves are not going to do the job. Oh, damn close though. We got just over 3 kilometers to go. Kick the tires, light the fires, boys. Keep those trebuchets fully loaded. Top them off. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I like the blood moon too. Like, it has a very 7 Days to Die-esque sort of feel. Come on, trebuchet, do your thing. Right into the middle of them. Here we go, here we go. Oh, and that's why I built the trebuchet. One shot wiped out nearly the whole set of them. Now I wonder, did I reckon I've got... Yep. So I actually stolen some souls in that battle. We'll be able to build some more golems when we arrive. We can certainly use the army. We've got just over a kilometre to go. We're in the home stretch, but they're bringing in the big guns now. These big boys, they'll take even a trebuchet round to the face and keep coming. Just you wait. Next time I see you, I'm going to have a fresh, shiny set of cannons ready to greet you. 400 meters. We can do it. That's a sound of success. We've made it to the next location. And as you can see, our base is largely untouched. We took only fleeting damage and our new defense was incredibly effective. And to top it off, I can actually make some additional golems. And we're certainly going to need the help because I want to make this base even bigger and better. But for now, we're going to have to leave it here. Hopefully you enjoyed this look at Ark of Charon. It is a fantastic game. It has a lot of really clever ideas, like I said, and I like the way that it seamlessly mixes the defense and the city building mechanics. The tech tree is quite robust. There's a lot of stuff to research. There's a lot of management you have to do, a lot of micromanaging, but the interface is really, really easy to understand. The game has a fantastic tutorial that teaches you everything you need to know. And for younger players, the game also has a casual difficulty. So we're playing on the harder difficulty, but you don't need to do that. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more chill, you can use the casual difficulty. So this game is certainly caters for a wide variety of players. I love it. And it's fantastic to see a publisher like Sunsoft, after so many years, coming back and making more great quality titles. So yeah, go and give this a try if you're a fan of Sunsoft. If you just want to play a decent city builder, or if you're looking for a game that fuses a few different mechanics together, this is a fantastic little indie title, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Sunsoft does next. So let me know what you think in the comments. Leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, and hopefully you join me next time when we check out another indie game. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.